My name's Tommy G, and today we're going to be New York. Now, what's good with y'all boys, man? That boy Tommy G be... Y'all know Tommy G really be in the fields with it, really in them trenches for real, but... That boy put up to New York, messing with the... What they call it themselves? I ain't trying to... I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? I don't want to be disrespectful. What they call themselves? Trinitarios. Okay. Look. Thing about New York, bro, if you ask me, bro, it's a lot of, like, everybody, I don't know, but it's a lot of, okay, what I see, a lot of people promote thug images, gangster images, like, a lot of people in New York promote I'm hard images, but, I don't know, I ain't from there, but I do feel like a lot of more people is outside, definitely clicked up, I don't know, it's just like that. Like, they diss culture is crazy. They raps diss be crazy. Niggas really be dying. They be on there like Chicago with it. Like, I don't know. Y'all niggas in New York crazy, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy, dog. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. Y'all niggas just can't be chill and rock with each other. Y'all always gotta be, nigga. Chill. New York, chill. Nigga, that's what I gotta say to y'all niggas. Chill. Y'all always loud, obnoxious ass niggas, man. But y'all like, y'all vibe as people though is the best vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all one of them states that's like a different culture. New York, Florida, who else? That's really it. They like their own state. You know what I'm saying? Like, some parts of California, you go, they like their own people. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some like Denner, Watts, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas, they own niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not part of this world. But like, New York, Florida, they got their own culture to it. Them niggas different, bro. But let's get to it. I'm yapping. Tommy G Ski, banging the big skis. Pulled up to them Trinitarios, the most dangerous gang in New York. They probably deep as hell, dog.
No, we the most dangerous gang.
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious gang. You can search it up. We the most dangerous gang.
It is a Dominican gang the NYPD has been watching and fighting for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. I'm in Hunts Point, the most dangerous neighborhood of New York, and today I'm with the Trinitarios.
Big three. No, you heard? Hey, put that big three. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, I don't even know what I'm saying, you feel me?
You piece of, you heard?
Gangsta. Like, no Tuesday, I'm aiming for tacos. Spit through and I'm looking for Vato. DPK, all them niggas in shot though. Twin top, but I'm looking for Flacco. When I run in the X, but I have my paper. I'ma sit on that block, I got camp.
DPK, nigga.
You look familiar.
Popo.
Yeah. Popo.
No. Plátano con salami.
Isn't that sus?
Are
you guys tricking me right now?
No.
The Trinitarios are one of the most notorious gangs in New York City. This Dominican gang formed in Rikers Island prison in 1993 by Leonidas Junito Sierra and Julio Caballo Marin. This gang quickly earned a reputation for their use of machetes and knives. For example, in 2020, 26 members were charged within Rikers Island prison for a string of stabbings in the late 2010s. The most public and gruesome act of violence carried out by the gang occurred in 2018 when Lissandro Guzman Feliz was dragged out of a bodega by members of the Trinitarios.
That's that stabbing, yeah, where they stab, bro. Wasn't he like the wrong person too, or something crazy? Or is like he was a brother or somebody? It wasn't like he was him, like the actual person.
In the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. This
That's
group
crazy,
is also
like
members of the Trinitarios.
To stabbing it, like to feel a nigga is crazy, dog. Like, man, y'all boys crazy, bro. I ain't pulling triggers. Only way, like, I'm gonna feel you is if I'm just beating you to death, like, cause I fucking hate you or you did something to my family.
And stabbed to death in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. This group has also attracted attention by the Justice Department. In 2022, 16 members of Every Dollar Gang, a Trinitario faction, caught a RICO for their involvement with 5 murders, 12 attempted murders, and 7 gunpoint robberies. We go boots on the ground today and speak with a group of Trinitarios in Hunts Point, located in the Bronx, and known as New York's most dangerous neighborhood. Let's begin the episode. We're in the Bronx, going to Hunts Point, which is one of the most dangerous places. We just got done being in Hartford, Connecticut, exploring why gun violence is escalating and getting out of control, and now we're here in New York, meeting with a squad called the Trinitarios, which I don't know if you ever heard of them, but people have been emailing me about them. Somehow we got connected with some guys, and so we're looking to get into it. How you doing? We're pulling up to the scene, and the boys are already here. Yo, KB?
I'm the one you was texting.
Yes. How you doing, bro?
How you been, gang?
Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
What's wrong?
What's up? Oh, I talked to you on the phone too. I have to piss my pants. Is there a bathroom around the corner?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go to the laundry, use the bathroom.
Okay.
Or you wanna go to the dungeon?
The dungeon?
Yeah. Whoa.
This looks like the Jewish synagogue shit.
Secret tunnel built under a famous synagogue in Brooklyn. 60-foot tunnel was found right underneath the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters.
I heard about the
in
New
Crown
York tunnels though. Aiden was talking about it.
Heights.
If you guys don't hear from me in 10 minutes, come get me, alright?
I got you, you heard? I got you.
I'm staying down there.
This is the New York experience right here. I'm pissing in the dungeon. I'll see you guys in a second.
Let's see who put the niggas we don't like.
Alright guys, by the way, we have to say before the video gets started, if you want to rock the Big Dogs Gotta Eat sweatshirts, they've been selling like absolutely crazy. Here's why. We got the crazy back. We got hundreds of you around the country repping this. So get yours before your size gets out of stock. They go very quickly, but I appreciate the support. It's amazing that this is my job. So thank you for the support. The biggest gang in the world, a good gang. We try and make positive things happen. Let's talk to these fellas. How much does rent go for down there? I'm ready to move in.
That's probably like $50 an hour, son.
The dungeon.
We'll put boxes and like we'll stand on top of
have to check down there.
Nobody can, you know what I'm saying? You stuck down there.
Do you guys have a bunch of like secret hideout type spots? Like this to me is like a cool secret hideout.
Yeah, but this camera, so you can't, it's not really a hideout.
How good is the camera system in New York?
HD, 4K, just like that.
Is that the store owner's camera or is that like the police camera?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Facial
That is sweet.
tracking technology?
All that, bro, it's New York, bro.
Because in China, they can like track you by how you walk,
shit here
right?
too.
Like they register you in the system. That's New York.
Listen, bro, if you get shot right here, the camera's gonna follow you to.
New York gotta be like that though, cause it's a lot of people who come to New York that for it to make it like gotta be high tech. Nigga, Trump probably didn't been there, so you feel me? You gotta have that shit immediately when Trump goes somewhere. They gotta tune up all the camera systems immediately. Just what it is.
Wherever you go, you get in a car and you try to leave, they're still gonna follow you because they'll get the license plate, the color of the car. All of this basically connected to.
It's like Big Brother kind of.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Crazy. That's bad, bro, because you know what I'm saying? You could accidentally be doing something by mistake and forget this.
You could accidentally be doing something by mistake. I like the way you said that. Tell the people, where the hell are we right now?
It's Point Gilbert, right there.
No, not F block, not H block. What is G block known for?
Listen, man. Google it. It's a bad place, but we from here, so we try to, you know, make it good.
What's the reputation of NYPD around here?
They are very, very, very corrupt. They'll push on you, they'll stop and frisk you, and you can't do that no more.
I heard one of our
Shit
friends
like
here maybe got caught for jaywalking the other day.
No, that happened to me twice too.
For real, they actually get you for jaywalking?
Yeah, they do for anything. I was like just
because that's a probable cause.
Jaywalking? I ain't gonna lie, jaywalk. Nigga try to stop me, I'ma just look at that nigga. Oh God, I'ma just look at that nigga and like, you gonna have to come wrestle me. You gonna have to really come earn this jaywalking that you trying to hit me with. You know what I'm saying? You really wanna hit me with that jaywalking, you finna come earn it.
Force to stop you.
They can search you, go through your stuff, see if you got warrants, anything,
I love
and then pick you up right now.
The police try to run me over just to search me, bro, for no reason, bro. They actually ran one of my friends over too before.
One of my friends is locked up right now. Free talk. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Right here,
3 in the morning, you heard?
Free the bros.
So I go to a lot of places around the country, right, fellas? And most places they're like, they're not really worried about the police. They have crazy guns out. But I've noticed New York, you have to like at least respect them, even if you don't like them. They're about it.
You don't gotta respect them. You just can't be dirty. You can't have a gun on you talking crazy to them. Now, if you clean, if you just a citizen walking and they try to harass you, you could violate them.
So what's the green I see around me? I see some.
Is our favorite color here?
That's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Dang, big greens.
So what's the squad? What do you guys refer to yourself as?
We 3DP. That's a music group we have.
What is 3DP about?
3 different personalities.
Like you guys are schizophrenic or what?
Different personalities. You got the savages, people get money.
You have a little savage in you.
Sure.
You have a little lover boy in you.
Sure.
And you have a little money man in you.
We all get to wear different hats in this life. You can be the peacemaker, you can be
Exactly.
the warrior. But it seems like the young bucks nowadays are way more concerned about war than peace. Why do you think that is?
Because they feel like they had to show and prove, but I be trying to tell them like, you don't have to do that, bro.
Because war can be stressful, right?
It's not even that. It's like you casualties that come with wars. That's the problem. I lost so many friends in the street. That's cool.
What's the makeup of this neighborhood? I'm seeing a bunch of different shades, so it looks pretty mixed, like a lot of different types of folks.
Everybody is out here. We even have white people out here. Spanish people, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, black, Cuban, all type of races out here.
I watch you on YouTube.
I appreciate you.
too.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Of course, let's do it. Study hard, stay in school, okay? We just bumped into a young guy. What's your advice for the youth out there? Do they join a squad like yours, or should they stay away? What do you think?
Nah, if you make music, come through, you heard?
I've always been fascinated by gangs. I grew up in an area that had almost zero gang activity.
And Kai, because I remember Kai's brother was making raps, and he was like, I forgot what Kai said. I think he wanted him to stop or something, because New York, that's what it get. It get you involved into shit like this. Now you banging 3DP, and you just want to make music. He talking about you make music, now he gotta bang 3DP, all this other shit, when he just wanna make music. You know what I'm saying? Why he gotta come? Why can't he just, you feel me?
Activity, and I'm intrigued as to what makes a young man sign up for a lifestyle that usually ends somewhere between death or prison. But as I thought about it more, I thought about this. If you grow up in a very dangerous gang-infested area and you don't have a gang, chances are you're gonna be prey. You're gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole in your area. So as a defense mechanism, you create your own gang to survive. And of course, humans are tribal. So if there's a rival gang, you wanna be stronger than them. That's just how human nature works. And people will say, well, get rid of the gangs, get rid of the gangs. Well, if you get rid of their gang, all of a sudden they're going to become prey on the totem pole again. If you ask the experts why this is all happening, they usually say it comes down to education, economics, and family structure. The more educated people are, the more economic opportunities people have, and the more they have a cohesive family unit with a dad and a mom in the house, the less often these types of things will happen. I always want to see neighborhoods get better.
About New York, like they streets so crazy, like the crime there gotta be crazy. Like the streets is small. It ain't like you in the parking lot busting at a nigga. You ain't. And you know what I'm saying? No, bro, you was on the street with 20 other cars on there. There's probably hella people walking, like, and this nigga finna bust. You know what I'm saying? This nigga finna shoot.
Dad and a mom in the house, the less often these types of things will happen.
This nigga got a gun, like, it's probably hella people over there. You know what I'm saying? He finna bust. That's crazy.
I always want to see neighborhoods get better and improve, so these are the types of things I think about.
Tell me about this guy that's on the wall right now.
That's the gorgeous gangster himself right there.
The gorgeous gangster?
Yeah,
Good
man.
name.
That's his name, DJ. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my closest friends right there.
What can you tell us about DJ?
Cool ass dude, I ain't gonna lie. He just, you know, people go through things. He would have been right here with us if he was alive, I'll tell you that much.
What happened to him?
It's like hard to talk about it because I don't like what he did to himself, but
took his life.
Yeah, bro. He was going through a lot, you know? Like, I can't blame him for what he did. Mad at him, but you know, everybody go through different things in life.
I think especially with men, like if you look at statistics, it's men that take their life. I had a friend in college, one of the happiest go lucky guys. If he was with you, he'd be making you laugh. His name was Max, and he was the smoothest with the ladies. He got so many ladies.
That's him right there.
Yeah, and then, you know, you get a call like Max is not here. I have chills thinking about it because it's strange that you can have somebody right here in front of you laughing, having a good time, and you never really realize maybe what's going on, and all of a sudden they're gone.
A lot of niggas, they think like just because you in the streets and you don't got feelings and a lot of mental health is a real issue. But a lot of people, like, they be going through a lot of streets, their family, poverty, drugs, like addictions.
A lot of people have problems that they don't like to speak about too. They just keep it to themselves.
And I ain't trying to be weird, but for the people that do self-harm, like, I feel like you the strongest mentally of us all, if I'm being real, bro, because I be feeling like my mental, you know what I'm saying, I'm going through mental stuff, but I could never get I could never get the strength to hurt myself, you know? I could never get the strength to try to kill. I could never go that. I wouldn't be strong enough. I wouldn't be able to do that. And hey, like, that's why for the people that do it, like, bro, that's crazy, man. You's really a warrior. You's a brave soldier, dog, and I salute you, and it's sad that you felt that that's what you had to do to get away from what you was going through, but man, it's crazy, bro.
That shit builds up, you know?
Certain niggas know how to hide that shit too. My son used to smile all the time, what a bro.
Yeah, nobody expected that.
Nigga, the same day he died, he was smiling, laughing with me, joking, for me.
And the other thing is, it doesn't matter who you are or what career you have.
Like, that's what people be feeling about me, like, I'm not necessarily smiling, joking, but I don't show a lot of emotion. Like, I'm more straight faced and you know that, but like, man, I'm good, bro. That's why I always tell people, bro, man, I'm good, man, because niggas always love to ask me, bro, I'm good, bro. If it was to the point where I felt I wasn't good, you would know, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I probably wouldn't be where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good, bro. I feel like a lot of this shit is just part of it, you know? It's part of the story. That's what I like to think. It's part of it.
Everyone struggles in life. One of my friends is a rapper on tour. Called him in the airport, LAX. He's feeling sad. He's down. Like, but on the surface level, everyone's gonna look at it and be like, he's the man. He's on stage. He's getting girls, you know. But he's still.
That's why sometimes people be scared to say their emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta check up on people and make sure you feel me.
I feel like especially in tough neighborhoods, like guys are supposed to be like cold and like no emotion whatsoever, and it's impossible. Like everyone feels things, you know?
Indoors is where you might around cry, or you might punch the wall when nobody's around.
After you cry, you actually feel pretty damn good, you know?
Yeah, you feel like nah, crying, you actually release real like.
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious fucking gang.
You can search it up. We're the most dangerous gang. Niggas don't even talk about us. Like,
some refer to the Trinitarios as the most feared gang in New York. Now, every gang you talk to claims they're the most dangerous, and in New York, you have a lot of dangerous gangs to choose from. The Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and MS-13, just to name a few. So why do some say that the Trinitarios are the most feared? They will tell you it's because of their unity. While certainly they are outnumbered by gangs like the Bloods and the Crips, they'll tell you that a big difference between black
and Bloods in New York, ain't it? That's what I thought. There's a lot of big B's out there.
gangs and Latino gangs is structure and solidarity. For example, they'll say it's not unusual to see rival factions beefing amongst themselves, but that usually does not happen amongst Trinitarios, especially while in jail together. The other thing Trinitarios will tout is their vetting process. While some gangs might just let people in their ranks quickly, it's a 3 to 6 month process where an applicant is observed in traits such as loyalty and commitment, and only when they prove themselves are they allowed in. So the question becomes, if you were trying to figure out who is the most dangerous gang in New York, do you pick the one with the most amount of members, or the one that you believe to be the most unified and loyal? You decide.
They claim that we're the most dangerous gang, so we just, whatever, but it's not, everybody's not really on that time, there's a lot of us that's trying.
Loyal folks is working as one, and if you working as one, as you feel me, that you, unstoppable.
To push peace and positive vibes, music and shit. But we're known for a lot of bad shit. But every gang is known for bad shit.
Good and bad.
Yeah,
right?
we just lit. That's it. That's all.
God give his family, the family fight for our freedom. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be against the abusing it. You know what I'm trying to tell you? We're a family. We stick together, one for all, one for everything.
Do you feel like in tough neighborhoods it's almost essential to be part of a squad, like to survival, or can you be like a kid that's in science books off by
kids
yourself?
Over here that chill with us, that's not.
When you're born in that environment, most kids like they join something as a
to be cool.
They like the feeling of like family, of unity that they usually don't get in other like from their family or something.
I'm gonna know if you just want to be this because it's cool or because of clout and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, you could hang out with us, bro. You don't gotta be this because this not for everybody.
At the end of the day, just make sure you know what you signed up for, you heard?
This is real, bro. You feel me? So you can't be out here playing with your life and shit because people die behind this shit, bro.
Shot at all that. You feel me? It happens.
I know that in New York drill music, especially the younger kids, there's a lot of disrespect that I hear in the songs, like Smoking on Dead Ops, things like that. But also there was a story of kids kicking over candles of a guy that got killed.
That happens. I done did that in my youth.
At the end of the day, we human. It's bad enough we smoking on people, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm against the whole kicking candles and because at the end of the day, Dead Ops got families and you know what I'm saying? So his mom, that's all she might see every day, looking at her kids' candles and stuff.
Is he calling from the jail phone right now?
Jail phone.
So
yo, we on a video right now, yo.
That's not as sensitive. Other people 3DP, you already know the vibes, man. I'm on an island right now, the block here.
You're in Rikers? Hey brothers, Tommy G, how you doing?
Good.
Tell me about the conditions in Rikers. Some people have never been in there in their life. What's the food like? What do you get to do?
It's nasty. You got white people telling us making off schedule and shit.
Rikers Island is the most infamous correctional facility in New York. Founded in 1932, this facility has housed rappers like Lil Wayne, Tupac, and A$AP Rocky. The jail has long gained notoriety for its overcrowding and gang activity. In fact, in 1993, 2 gangs were born in Rikers Island, the United Blood Nation and the Trinitarios. This jail currently stands to be closed by the end of August of 2027 and will be replaced by 4 smaller borough-based jails due to the immense overcrowding and violence. And until this happens, New Yorkers are calling for a federal takeover of the facility to ensure more safety. Trinitarios that are locked up in Rikers Island can make a lot of money. They bribe correctional officers.
What's the other island? What's the other one? In I think it's in California. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Y'all let me know. I forgot. Y'all let me know.
To smuggle in drugs, knives, cell phones, and other contraband. In jail, drugs can be sold for up to 4 times what they are worth on the street. Within Rikers Island, Trinitarios have a reputation for being quick to knife violence if they feel threatened or provoked. The following footage you've seen in this segment were sent by Trinitarios who were locked up.
Like you had to sleep with the lights on all the time? There's always lights on, or does it get dark at all?
5 o'clock in the morning, turn on the lights and keep it on all the way to like 9 o'clock.
If I wanted to smuggle something in, can I bribe his CO?
Hell yeah.
If I'm getting lonely and I want the warm touch of a woman, is it possible to get down with a woman? If I'm ever in Rikers, I can invite Sweet Cheeks to come see me?
Nah, you gotta get the you feel me?
You a movie right now, word of bro.
Look, I'm in a box right now.
Like you solitary?
Yeah.
What'd you do to get sent to the box?
I might tell you a jail story.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out 3DP, man. I got cut up in my face a while back. You feel me? Like I had to spin one of the threes. He ain't take a deal. You feel me? On the way to the school, niggas sparked me. But I sparked the niggas back. I ain't take nothing on the hop. You're a gangster, like.
This was on the way to school?
Yeah, I was on the way to program upstate.
In jail.
Okay.
Jail program. But yeah, man, that's really it. You feel me? It's heavy out here in these streets. You feel me? Like they
they got you twice, huh?
Like 3 times.
And that fight's quick. That happens real quick, huh?
Everybody in New York might not have a gun, but everybody got this.
But more or less, these shits right here, these shits work. You heard? Like I knock niggas the
What happens if a cop finds you with that?
Might take you to the precinct too, but they might just.
But not nearly as serious as a gun. So it's similar to England where they do all the shanking because the gun laws are strict?
There's a lot of guns out here, bro. Whoever show guns on YouTube videos here, shit like that, stupid.
You're getting indicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're stupid.
New York's gang history goes back hundreds of years. Way back in the day, Irish gangs like the Huyus gang and the Dead Rapids controlled much of the criminal underworld in the 1800s. In the early 1900s, the precursor to the Italian mob emerged, the Black Hand. These guys would extort money from people by showing up, putting a letter under somebody's door with a demand. Give us money or we will stab you or blow up your building. And sometimes they did. Bombings were very common in this time. Then, from 1920 to 1933, the prohibition of alcohol occurred, which opened up a massive opportunity for the Italian mob to capitalize on. Bootlegging. The cash that flowed in from this is one of the many rackets that contributed to the rise of the Capital 33 building. And sometimes they somebody's door with a demand. Give us money or we will stab you or blow up your building. And sometimes they did. Bombings were very common in this time. Then, from 1920 to 1933, the prohibition of alcohol occurred, which opened up a massive opportunity for the Italian mob to capitalize on. Bootlegging. The cash that flowed in from this is one of the many rackets that contributed to the rise of the Italian mobs as the premier gangs of New York. The mob seemed untouchable until the invention of the RICO in the 1970s, which enabled the conviction of the mob's leadership. The 1986 Mafia Commission trial, led by prosecutor Rudy Giuliani, went against the heads of the 5 major Italian families, and this loosened the grip that Italian crime gangs had on the New York underworld. This power vacuum allowed black gangs such as the Bloods and Crips, and Latin gangs such as the Latin Kings and the Trinitarios to take over power. History tells us that change is certain. I wonder what will come next.
Niggas are ball, niggas what we do, nigga. DPK, nigga.
What would it take to make peace with some of the ops you were just naming?
There's no peace. If I make peace, I feel like a bitch. How you gonna make peace with niggas who's killing your mans and shit? For me?
When does it end then?
It would never end. If somebody kill your friend, how would you feel? Tell me, G.
How you doing, brother? So let me ask you this. What's important to you guys?
Yo, I know your music too.
What's important to you? Like, what's your goal in life? What do you want
My
to
goal in life, get out of this and make it in, for me, obviously, as you see music, and to change everybody, for me? Change everybody in Patria or whatever. That's my goal. Yeah.
Say it again?
Hasta la muerte.
Hasta la muerte.
Yeah. Say popo.
Popo?
Yeah.
Popo?
Yeah. Popo.
Right here to the Patria, nigga.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, we don't got access to that one. I said I'm green because I'm really TNT. If you try to run up, you better watch out. A whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just know I'm gonna hit your face to him. I ain't freestyling, man.
That nigga, you know that I've been that. Y'all niggas just rap with the struggle. Y'all ain't never lived that. Remember days as a kid on the block, I was just
He a nigga. Hey, I know if he a nigga.
fun, not gonna lie, I missed that. Now we play with them 40 shit, got a kickback, boy try to rumble, we pushing his wig back.
What the f I'm talking about, nigga?
When normal citizens
know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibe.
When normal citizens are walking around, do you think they feel safer or more scared when you guys are walking around?
They know us. We grew up here our whole life, so most of us here, they know. For me, like I could probably run into any crib in here and hide if I had to.
The average mom walking around, when she sees a group of guys in shiesties, you think she's like, oh,
we say how you doing and all that.
Bro, right here, my guy is deep in, boy. Like, what you think about running for? You need to be thinking about going to work, my guy, getting the fucking, you feel me, moving out of New York, and you feel me, something else. Nigga deep in, talking about if I got, boy, you gonna die doing this? You gonna die banging? Like, you feel me? You gonna die banging, bro. You too old for that, man.
We very polite. We not.
So do you think that's one thing that makes you guys different? You guys are more respectful than the average?
Yeah, we from here, bro. You know, so you gotta respect where you from. You can't never violate where you from.
So you believe in respecting the elders?
Yeah, you have. That's where I come from. You have to.
What kind of family did you grow up in?
Real hoods respect elders and don't get kids involved. Anytime a kid want to be around, you tell them go or go to school or play football. That's how real hoods work, bro. If you ask me.
That was not me, bro. My father got deported, so he really wasn't.
Where did he get deported to?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay. So how old were you when you got deported?
I was like 6, 7, probably around there.
Did you guys think about going back at all?
We used to go like every summer and December for holidays.
How often do you get to talk to your dad now?
He died.
He died?
2 years ago.
How was life in Dominican Republic?
Hard over there, bro. Third world country. That's rough. I would like to go for like vacations, but I don't think nobody want to live there if they don't really got money.
So you a bowler?
No, I wrestled.
Oh, I see the video. You was on the beach and
I don't know, the gangster dudes I meet don't work out. I'm like, how?
Nah, you have to work out. That helps your body, your soul,
and
your
it keeps your mind together. So if you go to Rikers, you already know the workot you'll be doing?
Mandatory. Every day you gotta just do calisthenics.
What are some Rikers workouts we can do?
Push-ups. Garbage bags, fill them up with water. Those be the weights.
Inmates can be very creative with how they get things done.
I've never personally been to jail, but I know people that have been to jail. They be coming out like this.
You gotta work out because there's people.
Bro, look, you in there protecting yourself in the dog eat dog world, and then that's all you ain't got nothing but time on your hand every day, bro. What else you gonna do? Literally, you gonna sit there like just sit there? Nah, bro. You gonna do something? Do push-ups? You feel me? Do sit-ups.
Physically in there, they're gonna like impose their will on you, so you're not gonna let somebody just walk all over you or do anything. So if you're skinny, you gonna have to get your weight up so somebody else stop bothering you or whatever you gotta do.
Imagine you go in there, you see a guy like this, and you just came in the spot. I just came in the spot looking like this. You feel me? I'm not gonna win a fight every single time against him, so I gotta do.
Or imagine he come in the spot like that. I come in skinny. You probably gonna try me before you try him.
You say you go to Rikers for something. Will they put you by other Trinitarios, or they separate people?
In my time, they wouldn't do that. We used to have fun, but now they putting you straight with your con. So whatever you are,
that minimizes the trouble.
They started to segregate.
Yeah, but that's not cool, bro. It's not fun. When I was in jail, bro, 2000.
Bro, it's too deep in, bro. He's talking about that's not fun. You too deep in, dog. You know, it's not supposed to be. You're supposed to be in there to get out. You're not in there to stay in to catch another.
2012, 11, 13, 14, like those times, you can't say nothing. So now they put you in a blood crib. You can't live with blood because we have beef with blood. So if you go to the blood crib and they ask you, yo, what are you? And you say, I'm not nothing. You can do that 24 hours. You got to do something in that house. You can't just be in there low riding like, oh, I'm not in no gang. No. So I done did that. I've been to a few cribs. I got a beard. They think I'm Muslim. I played a little black role because I look black. Once one of them is not looking or I got them, then they send me to the bros and shit. But you just go in jail like, hey, I'm this, kind of. For me, that's not fun.
What are some stereotypes about jail that are true or false? Like let's say this, like if I'm the new guy, I come up, I have a tray and I have a brownie on the tray, some big dude's gonna be like, that's my brownie.
Even gonna get the, like, no, listen. You're not even gonna get the brownie. The inmates do the pantry, so the inmates are the ones that give everyone the food.
So if I go in there, I have no affiliation. I'm neutral. Do I have to join somebody or what?
No, just beat somebody up real quick. You're not in front of everybody,
but they will try you. Will I go to solitary if I knock somebody out?
No. You got a ticket for that.
What percentage of dudes get down in jail with other dudes? Like, is that a real thing?
Nah, that don't happen.
That's like back in the 80s.
Yeah, that don't happen. That drop the soap, that's not real.
Okay, it's definitely more back in the day, but I feel like the niggas who doing life definitely done found them some hoe ass niggas that they, yeah. You know, because like, it's real motherfuckers in there probably like 40, 50 years old. Then caught a bid, you feel me? They know they not getting out when they done made that bitch home.
It'll be like a trans and
a guy that now calls himself Jessica.
Yes, and they'll still put those type of people with us because they were men at one time. So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail you still put them with men.
Oh, we have the boys behind us.
Nah, this is every day.
Our boy could be walking full black cars. How about you would just search you,
beat you up for no reason.
That's like the elite forces of the police.
Yeah, because they want the guns. I see those. I try to maneuver because it will open your coat, check you all over.
Without any probable
cause. Yeah, that's illegal right there.
New York have a SWAT team?
Yo, I love
Yeah,
they have a SWAT team.
Remember George Floyd incident? What happened a few years ago? New York have for that. They had to bring the SWAT out here, the U.S. martial law and all that, because everybody was looting, everybody was wilding.
What did you guys feel when you saw the George Floyd incident?
I ain't gonna lie, it's just, I feel like it happens everywhere, you know? It's just another televised person getting killed for no reason.
I ain't never really been in jail, but when I was in the bookings, when I was in the cell, like, we was asking the cops, we like, do you really enjoy doing this job? And most of them were like, nah, I just need to get paid. Like, I be feeling bad for you.
There's a
like,
lot of people like that too that don't care.
But that George Floyd situation, I want to touch up on that, and that kind of relates to like our little group. You know what I'm saying? That George Floyd situation, right? At that time period, people were going at cops, right? Me personally, I don't like cops, right? But you would say not every cop is bad, right?
Correct.
I mean, that ties into like some happen in our culture and our little that happens. Just because a group did something bad to, you feel me, a little kid or some that doesn't mean that all of us is bad and all of us feel that was the right thing to do or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You're referring to a news story, aren't you?
Yeah, like we got blamed for something and you know what I'm saying, like it's a touchy subject, so I kind of don't really want to talk on it too much, but you know, like me, KB, Millie, we make music, right? A lot of people always harass us, oh y'all civilian killers, da da da. That wasn't us, you know what I'm saying? We don't
even know what's going on with
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like there's Bloods that kill innocent people, there's Crips that kill innocent.
So he was the wrong kid. That's what it was. That's crazy, bro. You could kill the wrong person.
People, but people don't talk about that. But then people want to talk about that little one incident.
When you Google the Trinitarios, one of the first things that comes up is the 2018 murder of Junior Guzman Feliz. He was in the Belmont neighborhood walking home one day when 4 cars filled with Trinitarios pulled up on him, chased him into a bodega, dragged him out, and stabbed him to death with knives and machetes. He was only 15 years old. According to the news, his death was the result of him being mistaken for a rival gang member. But what some on the street say is he got caught between a Trinitario civil war gone wrong. 14 of the Trinitario members that were involved in this gruesome crime were sentenced, and some of them are serving 25 to life. It's stories like this that make the endless cycle of violence in the hood seem like something that will never go away.
We winning this. We gonna take this W. Comment, Team Tommy G. We winning. It's your team right now.
Is us 3?
Yeah, it's us 3.
Alright, run it.
Ready?
Alright,
go.
It's over.
Nah, yeah, niggas got over. Let's get. We took a L. We gon' blister the back. Pull up with 3s and we move with 2 tack. If I catch West B, I'm letting it cut. Cause the best of them aiming for caps. Like, go get back.
You just got in a scuffle?
I'm not talking about somebody.
Are you okay?
Nah, bro, she was violent. She was snitching. They looked and told my friend she was snitching. She was like, oh, it was dumb, and it was dumb. Had to, yes, the mother.
Why'd you fight someone's mother?
She was talking shit, can't talk.
This is
And then accept nothing to happen.
Niggas in New York always find somebody moms, man. Where your moms at, B? Like, why you always find somebody mama?
How old are you?
Like us.
14.
It's not even that the fact that she's 14. Bit look 26. Bit like, and that's due to her life situations and stress. Maturity with girls come faster when they stress. And Bit look, I'm talking about 27, man.
What's some slang in the area you can teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the Bobodes behind you.
Yeah!
Big bad boy, you heard?
Someone just said to the camera, eat my d. Do you have to add no homo?
Nah, that's for the aunts. That's like the most disrespectful
Like,
in New York.
That's the most disrespect you could say in New York. You go to a nigga in New York, say suck my dick, you squab one.
Eat my same shit. I had to cut somebody in jail for some about that, you know what I'm saying?
So this is one of the only places I've been shooting a video where consistently throughout the police have been following us around.
They have the detective cops, 3 of them following us 24/7.
They're about to take you into the dungeon. That's very safe.
Because I know New York was home to Jeffrey Epstein, so I just want to make sure I'm going into a dungeon.
You're going into a dungeon, I don't know what's in there, but nothing's gonna happen to you, obviously.
Yeah, I'll protect my butt if I have to. So who's this guy we're meeting?
This guy, he's a fiend.
He's straight Spanish.
Okay.
We're gonna translate it for you.
Come on, you ready to come to the second dungeon?
Muchas gracias.
I guess we're going to another dungeon. Con mucho gusto.
This is his room where he gets high. He gets does what he does. Bitches, you feel me? Yeah.
It's not a bad spot.
This is my best friend.
Me llamo Tomás.
Javier.
Dígame sobre tu vida y Hunts Point.
Aquí en Hunts Point at the age of 15.
¿Cómo el barrio cambia por los años?
When I came from Puerto Rico, I see Hunts Point like but now it's different. They got the tree, they have building. Hunts Point changed. I do a lot of bad things in Puerto Rico. When I came in here, same thing. I went to jail. I went to federal too. I do time.
You went to federal? What'd you go to federal prison for?
I started getting high when I was 11 years old. Heroin.
Oh, heroin. 11 years old.
Smoke weed, taking on pill, on value. Yeah.
What was life like in Puerto Rico when you were a kid?
It was good because in Puerto Rico, I don't have no spot or dog. Because I know that once you have a spot, somebody is jealous that you're making money. They do whatever they have to do to take you away.
Look, this is his bathroom right here. This is where he shower.
Yo, bro, look at this door. What it say?
Look what it say right here too. Here I sat, broken hearted, tired to shit, but only farted.
You're a poet.
Where he showers.
When you guys said dungeon, I thought it was gonna be like crazy. This is solid.
This house looked crazy before, but he cleaned it up and made it look better. This look like a dungeon. Look, this is people's too. Yo, mira, una entrevista, mira.
Muchas gracias.
Dale, Javier.
¿Tienes palabras final para la cámara? Un mensaje.
I would and go to church.
I like that.
This reminds me of an important time of history when flash photography came to be. Let me tell you a story right now. Let's take you back in time. The year is 1889 and social worker Jacob Reese is walking through a grimy slum in lower Manhattan. He walks through a tiny apartment room that is crowded by dozens of working class immigrants, many of them Italian and Irish. He snaps a photo that will go on to become one of the most iconic photos in American history. A photo that shows to the world how New York's poor citizens lived. These photos were published in a book called How the Other Half Lives, and before this book, many people had no idea how wretched the conditions were for New York's poor. Rats, disease, and overcrowding are some of the ways to describe it. What people saw blew their minds and drew national attention. In 1900, nearly 2/3 of New York's 3.5 million residents lived in these crowded buildings known as tenements. Think of them as the projects of this era. After World War II, many of these slum buildings were demolished in efforts led by a man known as the power broker, Robert Moses. 45,000 families were displaced as a result of this effort. Still today, housing is a struggle for New Yorkers, and in the neighborhood that we're in, Hunts Point, nearly 60% of people are rent burdened, meaning that they spend over 30% of their paycheck on rent. Add this to the growing list of issues that New York is facing right now. ¿Tienes niños que fue en la calle y fue en el cárcel o tiene problemas en la calle?
Two of them, one of them got killed and he always was in jail since he was a minor. And the other one, you know, he enjoyed people like that too.
He got killed in jail?
No, Maryland.
Outside?
She on drugs too.
Maryland.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody shoot me. It was a setup.
In that situation, if you knew who did it, would you say that to the police?
No.
You just let the street take care of it?
I think so.
When your sons were out and running the streets, did it ever make you nervous, or did you ever tell them don't do it, or what would be the conversation?
You know, I was nervous and everything, but he wants to lead a life, so I told him to take care of himself.
If you could go back in time, is there anything differently you would have done?
That's how some parents do it too, though. Like, if that's what you want, that so be it. And they just let you go. And that's how niggas end up dead or in jail, like her kids. And that's sad.
Everything.
What would you change?
Those people don't come here at 14, don't have so many kids.
How did you get here?
In a boat.
You came in a boat? Where'd you come from?
From Cuba.
So you came to Florida first?
With 14.
What was the boat ride like? Was that scary?
Mm-hmm. Especially when they get to Mexico, they were like, Mexico international water, sharks. That's very scary.
How big was the boat?
It was like a yacht.
What made you leave Cuba?
They made me leave. They told me that I had to leave.
Your family told you needed to leave? For a better life, or because they didn't want you there
They
anymore?
don't want me there.
So a lot of people in America are starting to think about considering socialism and communism. You came from Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about socialism and communism?
You know, communismo is hard. Socialism is better. Because in Cuba, that's why they don't got no shit. Because they like, you know, they're not socialism.
So when you got here when you were 14, what did you do to survive?
I went to school, I went to a convent, I went to a group home.
So you lived in a boarding school almost?
Yeah, they put me like in a group home, all like minors, with the nuns.
There's a lot of young men that are chasing the street life. You've seen firsthand how painful it can be. Is there any advice you would give to some of these young men?
They're old enough to do the right from wrong. And now that they like that they gotta live, they gotta survive.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to say?
No.
Thank you for your time. So tell me about this. There's a few current issues in New York that I want to ask you guys about. One, the migrant crisis. There's a lot of migrants living here now, coming in. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I feel like everybody was migrants at one point, but they dragging it, bro, because the people that's coming over here is doing crimes and shit. And I feel like it's because the government's not really giving them help. Everybody thinks you're gonna come to America and you're just gonna get money.
It's just gonna be easy.
No, bro.
It's not easy to survive in America.
I don't understand.
It's a good place to live compared to other countries, but it's still difficult to live well. Tell me about cost of living. Do you feel like people feel squeezed around here? Rent's going up, energy's going up,
everything's expensive,
going up,
food,
everything's
expensive.
So are a lot of people squeezed around here?
Yeah, bro. The people living off their paychecks, all type of going on.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people in rap on the 9 to 5.
Not at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, those people who too prideful to work a 9 to 5 be broke as You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about money, bro. And the people nobody's hating on niggas who's making money, bro.
Don't matter if you want to block trapping, if you working a 9 to 5, you working at McDonald's.
You could do both.
Like, you need resources to invest in a mic or equipment or recording software.
Yeah, music videos.
I did a 9 to 5 for like 5.5 years before I jumped to YouTube.
And then look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Which one was your first 9 to 5 job?
My first 9 to 5? Well, when I was a kid, my first job, in 8th grade, I went door to door doing lawn mowing. So I was like knocking on people's doors and trying to mow their lawn.
Another shit, not just work, school. A lot of y'all, like, feel me? I feel like everybody needs to stay in school. Like me personally, I graduated high school. My son right here, he's still in college. I'm about to go back to college.
So look, I do what I do. Gangsta, go to school. If niggas
no cap is go to college, go to school, go to school, go to school, go. And if you in college, bro, just finish, just do it. It's not that it's like the life changer is the best thing in the world for you, but it give you like you just don't want to be out here working right away. And college give you like a push, a head start. You know what I'm saying? So go to school, bro. Stay in school, y'all boys.
don't know that, you feel me? Because me personally, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Me about to graduate, gangsta, that's the most gangsta thing in my lifetime. I'm like, if you know what I've done. That's the most gangsta thing I'm about to do. I'm about to graduate college, you feel me? And then my mom's gonna be super proud of me.
Yeah, roughly, if you had to guess, allegedly, how many Trinitarios are in this area, you think?
About 100, 150.
That's a rolling deep squad.
In New York City, probably over 1,000.
Wow, more than.
I'm ready to spin, ready to load every time that I sin. Niggas just talk about crazy and capping shit like you can get shot in your chin, like damn.
How you doing, man? I'm Tommy, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's it like running a business in Hunts Point? It's known as one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York.
That's fine, it's not.
What's the best thing on the menu here?
Chopped cheeses, cheeseburgers.
Should we get a chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese, bro.
2 chopped cheeses, please.
Let it op. Everybody cool with the op, man. Everybody finna mess up with the top cheese, the business. Need the business. That look heat, man. The top cheese,
Oh, why you go rapping it like that?
Yeah, there you go. I thought you was gonna eat it from the top. Pause.
In New York, you can't even eat any food without being like,
hey. Good?
How it tastes
good.
Jacking
I don't want to how you made it. I don't want to
I say 8.
Honest.
How you feel about that right there?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, all
You
right.
said 8. You give it an 8.
That's good meat.
Great.
8 out of 10.
I'ma hop at the V, you know I'ma boom him. Like, boy, go up and remove him. No alarm, but I hop on and snooze him. He tried to run, but I bet I won't lose him. Hit him whoever, no pick and choosing. Like what? This shit get amusing. Shoot again if we see that he moving. How you a hop in the finish confusing? Throw up that gun if you not gon' shoot. Who tough, not you on court, like who gon' hoop?
Nah, W Tommy G-Ski, man. W Tommy G-Ski. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all boys stay lit, man. Stay positive. Keep rocking. Chase your dream. Stay in school and don't enjoy the game. Ski.